Today we'll be talking about the one of the most difficult equations I've ever seen. The equation reads 16 raised to the power x plus 20 raised to the power x equal to 25 raised to the power x. We are required to find x. X is unknown. Now, what I would simply do is rewrite the equation. I would say 16 is the same as 4 times 4 plus 20 is the same as 4 times 5. 25 is the same as 25 5 times 5. But I know that equal that a times b to the m same as a to the m b to the m. Power is distributive over multiplication. Now this implies that 4 raised to the x times 4 raised to the x plus 4 raised to the x times 5 raised to the x is equal 5 raised to the x times 5 raised to the x. Now we can divide with the number that is a perfect square, just like 25 raised to the x or 16 raised to the x. So to make our work a bit easier, we should divide by 25. No, not a bit easier, but we don't want improper fraction. Like, we can deal with it, but I would choose to divide by 5 raised to the x. So dividing by 5 raised to the x times 5 raised to the x, 5 raised to the x, 5 raised to the x, 5 raised to the x. Now this is the same as 4 raised to the x squared over 5 raised to the x squared plus this one cancels with this one, 4 raised to the x over 5 raised to x. This will be 1. Right, we know that a raised to the x raised to the y is the same as a raised to the x1. Now by using that one, we can say this is, and we also know that a over b, a to the power m, b to the power m is the same as a over b raised to the power m. So we first do the first law, 4 raised to the power over 5 raised to the power plus 4 raised to the power x over 5 raised to the power x is equal to 1. Now we use this law. This implies that 4 over 5 4 raised to the 2x plus 4 over 5 raised to the x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now we let 4 over 5 raised to the x equal to a. So we know that a squared is the same as 4 over 5 over 2x. This means that a squared plus a minus 1 is equal to 0. I prefer to use completing the square. So this is the same as a squared plus a is equal to 1. Now we know is a squared plus a plus We divide by 2, fit out the coefficient. This becomes half squared minus 1 over 2 squared is equal to 1. But this one can be summarized as 1 plus a plus 1 over 2 squared minus 1 over 4 is equal to 1. Which is the same as a plus half squared is equal to, we know that 1 is the same as over 4. So a is the same as 5 over 4, taking the square roots on both sides, plus or minus square root. So a is the same as 5 over 2. So our a is the same as 1 over 2 plus or minus 5 over 2. But so a is equal to 1 plus root 5 over 2 or 1 minus 5 over 2. So now this is the same as, but recall that a is the same as 4 over 5 raised to the x. So 4 over 5 raised to the x you take the natural log on both sides. Now we divide. This is the concept. Therefore, x is equal to natural log of 5 plus 1 over 2 over log of 4 over 5. Now, reason why I left the value 1 minus root 5 over 2 is because this one is a negative number, and we cannot take the logarithm of a negative number. We can, but we'll be using complex numbers, so we write our x1, that is our solution. So this means that if we put x here, we get 25 raised to the x. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you. I hope that this video is going to be helpful to you. So here I think you'll be tested as to whether you know your laws of indices. Do you know how to simplify? This is just algebra stuff, just equations, simplifying equations. So we left that one because it's a negative number, so we cannot take the natural log of a negative number. So we should this. Yeah. So here is our x.